Hey, what's up, y'all? AWTM here, and Sistas Season 7, Episode 14 will be airing this week, and I want to give my early predictions and first thoughts about the episode. Before you get too comfortable, go ahead and hit that like button, share if you care, follow me, subscribe, whatever you do, I appreciate it. So, the episode is entitled All for the D. So, the episode description reads, Gary's savagery continues as he plants a seed in Jordan's head about Andy, all while screwing Hayden's girl right in their home. When Karen finds out that Danny is telling her business, the tension between the women grows. Now, I'm just going to move backwards a little bit and talk about the whole Karen and Danny situation. So, just being on Karen's side a little bit, right? Because you are my friend. I have known you forever. You're supposed to be my friend. Even though to me, Karen and Danny were never really that close. I mean, they were in the same friend circle, but Karen and Danny did not run to each other like Karen did with Andy and even sometimes Sabrina. So I don't think they were as close as the other girls are to Karen, but Karen still feels like you're my friend. Why are you trying to build this friendship with Fatima, which is really my enemy because she is the new woman, the fiance of my ex and my baby's father. So I can understand where Karen is coming from with that, but it doesn't seem like they were ever really that close to me. Now, I don't think Danny would do the same thing if it was Sabrina. I believe Danny's relationship with Sabrina is the closest, so I don't think she would do the same thing to her. But as far as her with Karen and then building a new friendship with Fatima, because Danny and Fatima are similar. They're both kind of hood and, they are sarcastic. They think the same things are funny. So I can see Danny and Fatima being very good friends, even better friends than her and Karen are. So we'll see what happens. And Danny does not like to be told what to do. So I'm sure Karen telling her, no, you don't be friends with her, don't hang around her, not liking that is going to push Danny that way even further. Now, back to Gary and his nasty behind sleeping around with Hayden's woman, which is crazy to me. This woman, she was sent to Hayden by Fatima to kind of set him up, but she ended up being in a relationship with him. And I think she's all about her money. She's all about how much money she can have or who she can have that has the most power. That's a turn on for her. So, of course, when Gary, made passes at her and was liking her and trying to dig on her, she fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And now they're messing around, which is crazy. So when this comes out, I really can't wait to see Hayden's reaction. He's going to be out for blood. Maybe he'll forget about the little drama that he had with Fatima and Zach and move on to Gary, which I hope is the case because I want to see Gary taken down. I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but I just feel like he is diabolical and he needs to go. Furthermore, with Gary, he is trying to convince Jordan that Andy is somehow still obsessed with him and she has something to do with Penelope being missing. Now, I hope Jordan is smarter than Gary and smarter than thinking that Andy is so obsessed with this man that she did something to his sister. I hope he wouldn't follow this and start thinking this, but you never know. So on the episode coming up, I just feel like it's going to be all about Gary and his diabolical ways. There's going to be a small part about Karen and Danny getting into it about Fatima, but we'll see how it plays out. I do predict that Karen and Danny will kind of fall out for a while. I don't know if they will be able to come back from this with their friendship. And I also predict that Gary and Tamara's trifling ass will be getting caught soon, and Hayden will now turn his venom towards Gary instead of Fatima and Zach. Hopefully that happens. Also, it looks like it's going to be an apology from Tony to Danny, which is well deserved because he was out of control in the last episode. I didn't like the way that he was speaking to her, knowing that he asked her for a favor last minute. So we'll see if Danny takes Tony's apology. I think she is because I do believe Danny has some issues where she's kind of broken on the inside that she might need to keep going to therapy to fix. But Tony's reaction to his children seeing something that, he could have explained to them in a better way was just totally overboard to me. I don't know what's going on with him, or does he have kind of issues, or is he going to be controlling and stern and act that way? I know if he's going to be controlling like that, that's not really going to work for Danny too much. So we'll see how that plays out as well. I would love to interact with you all. So make sure that you put your thoughts and your comments, your predictions, whatever you want under this post, whether you're watching it on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram. I would love to hear from you. Also, I will be doing my full recap on Friday that I will do every Friday while this new season is airing until it comes to an end. All the Queen's Men is coming back pretty soon, so I'm definitely going to start those recaps and breakdowns as well. If you wanted to see what happened last time on All the Queen's Men or last season, I do have those videos on all my platforms, so you're welcome to check those out. I thank you and I appreciate you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, and I will see you next time. This has been AWTM.